What's up guys, Tammi here from the Process Programming. I am wanting to take you guys through how to fix your double unders. As we know, you need to learn to walk before we can run, which means we're going to be stripping things back and we're going to go back to our singles, having a look at things like our bounding mechanics, things like our hand and arm positioning, the pattern of which our hand should be moving at, as well as timing drills. I will be talking to you guys about some of the common faults we see as coaches and how to potentially fix them. All right guys, so for part one of our skipping series, what I'm going to take you guys through is the bounding mechanics. I'm going to start off by showing you some common errors, and like I said, I'll teach you some ways to fix them or potentially what to even look for. Let's go through each of the common faults that we see. Number one is going to be a flat-footed jump or a toe flex jump. Fault number two that we see is knees bent in the jump. Fault number three, you guys might know this as the dolphin, but it's when we start to go into a very arched or forward position. The next thing is people jumping in excessive extension. Following that, it's not extending the legs fully, which ends up being a bent knee jump. Okay, so now that I've taken you guys through some of the common faults, we're just going to talk about how to potentially fix them. Step number one, we're going to be starting with no jump. What we're looking for when we do the no jump toe raise is just fixing our jumping mechanics by going from our heels to our toes. So I'm going to show you guys a few reps from front on and a few reps from side on. All it's going to be, standing with your feet under your hips, staring forward if you like, going onto your toes. And I'm going to show you the same thing from side on. Standing tall, going onto your toes with each rep. Rolling from the heel to the ball of the foot each time. Step number two, we're now going to go into hand-assisted bounding. So I'm going to head back to the box and show you guys what that looks like. What I used is two 24-inch boxes. I'm going to put my hands on it just for support. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my legs to try and mimic the same toe or calf raise that I did without the actual jump. It looks like this. What I want you guys to notice is as I'm jumping, just like when I did this, my toes are always pointing down towards the floor with my legs straight. So again, have a look at it from side on. Perfect. Once you guys can do that, we can move into the next drill. So the next drill that I would get you guys to do is to reach for a target. So now we're taking away the boxes. You could have some rings, you could have a bar, you could just have an imaginary target that you're going to reach your hands up for. This is what it looks like. A few reps from front on, a few reps from side on. Here I go. Same thing, focusing as you jump, straight legs, toes pointing down. By reaching your hands overhead, for some people it just helps them to extend the hips, extend the knees, and point the toes down. Once people can combine all of those things, it does take a little bit of coordination. You're obviously just going to go into regular bounding. So again, we're not even using a skipping rope. This is all without it, but practicing just making sure that the bounding mechanics are solid. So from front on and side on, I'll show you what it should look like.